2014 could be the year that telematics goes mainstream, as more and more providers are looking to do away with the black box in favour of smartphone apps. But it's still a product that's aimed predominantly at younger drivers, particularly those who don't cover many miles each year. So, as a 36-year-old with a 40-mile-a-day round trip, I decided to give it a go to see if it'd be any good for me. Carrot Insurance sent out an engineer to fit the device. The whole process took around 20 minutes, during which time he gave the car the once-over to make sure everything was working properly and logged anything that wasn't. From there on in, every second I was behind the wheel was logged and my driving style assessed according to smoothness, speed and usage. As you can see, after week 1 my smoothness and usage were okay, but my speed was as bad as it gets. This gave me an overall score of -0.90 and highlighted how I had to sort out my speed. By week 2, my driver score was up to +2.82, largely due to the fact that I'd gotten to grips with my speed. By week 3, things were looking a lot better. Although my smoothness and usage had dropped a little, my speed was now in the green at +1.0 and my overall score was +4.40. But what exactly did those scores mean? Telematics providers tend to offer rewards for good driving. In the case of Carrot, this comes via quarterly cashback payments and a reduction in premium price at renewal. So if I'd carried on driving as I had in week 1, I'd have made no cashback and seen a 2% increase in my premium at renewal. Having got my act together by week 2, I'd have got £36 cashback after 3 months and I got a 9% reduction at renewal. My driving had improved so much by week 3 that I was in line for £56 cashback and a 14% discount at renewal. Not bad for just sticking to the rules and being a considerate driver. Telematics Insurance also takes into account the number of miles you drive each year, and this proved to be a bit of a stumbling block for me. By the end of week 1, it was estimated I'd need an additional 4,500 miles on top of the 7,000 mile limit imposed on the policy. By week 2, I'd got this down to 3,500 miles, but by week 3, I was looking at 5,265 additional miles, which would have sent me back an extra £84 on top of my premium. So, would telematics have worked for me? Although it did make me a more considerate driver and did make me think more about my driving, the price of a policy wasn't competitive enough to make me consider it, largely because it's not a product that's yet aimed at my demographic. However, with the advent of telematics smartphone apps, there's a good chance the technology will be embraced by a growing number of people. Even if it doesn't affect the price of your policy, it may be worth having a go at the technology. It might just make you a better driver.